And well, back. Welcome. So, this is a 9 of 10. I've made two bookmarks. One is on 0 on the station, the weapon, and one other is like 100 away. I have no clue whether it's a precise 100 or not. I just warped there and checked how far distance I am. And then I'm warping on that position with a distance. So I have roughly more than 125 kilometers away. The benefit of that one, or the approach to that station, is in the fit, in the design of the fit. It is not designed to tank on top of the tower for the most of the waves. It's designed to snipe the waves and then to jump on the tower and kill it. Theoretically, you don't even need an MJD. You could just warp away, warp on the 0, and then start blasting it. But then you need to approach and have a bookmark not on 26 off, but on 0, so you need to burn in like 6 minutes or so. Whatever the case. So, first thing you will do, you will kill this whole wave. And I mean literally killing this whole wave. The fit is completely stable on my account, on my character, and what else? I don't have any implants here, I don't have any anything running, no boosters no boosters whatsoever, no drugs. That is the active cerebral booster, but it doesn't only apply for the skills to skill faster to get more SP, and that's it. Tanking wise, I'm running only a medium shield booster, which is completely sufficient to tank the waves, and I will be shooting with cruise missiles from the distance. When the 4 waves gonna die, I'm gonna switch to the torpedoes and warp or jump on 0. I probably wanna warp on 0 and maybe slow boating or jumping, even like approaching and jumping. We'll see. So the rep of the tower is only 50 kilometers, but the neutralizers, the tower itself can shoot this Serpentis fleet outpost can shoot far away, like 200 plus kilometers. It doesn't matter for me. It will wrap itself. It doesn't matter how far away it is. What I was testing was the highest amount is 189 kilometers away. It's still wrapped armor, which makes the long range fit not viable for this kind of job. Unfortunately, my account cannot use Warden Stick 2s. It can only use faction ones, since no skills, but the DPS is also sufficient. So for the most part, I will be shooting only with cruise missiles and kill the battleships, and anything that's coming closer will be focus firing with sentries, as far as I'm concerned. Range on this drones is 93. With better skilled one, I had about up to 104 kilometers. And that's the maximum you can get, and by that you also need better rigs, which I currently don't have plugged in. So the case, always go for the core Grand Admirals. They are the long sniper battleships which will do damage, which will hit you from about 100 kilometers away, and frigates and destroyers, cruisers, they will burn in. That is what I am applying with the sentries for. So sentries are going for that one, and cruise missiles going for battleships and the towers itself. And if you see, I am not taking any significant amount of damage. Yes, the damage comes in, but the battleships are too far away to deal a significant amount of damage, since they are still burning in. So, like that frigate needs to die. That's coming closer. I don't want to be that's sitting on me. So call-out admirals are the short-range battleships. They won't apply damage up to 45 kilometers away. So you have plenty of time to kill us. Just kill the snipers, and that's it. No worries. So frigates, destroyers, whatever comes close, snipe it away. Since they're burning straight to you, you will be hitting them always, like always, always. There's no way you can miss, because they don't go around. They're not in the oblique range yet. So the initial wave is pretty much done. Nothing to worry about. And in short, I will trigger this secondary wave as soon as the battleship is gonna die. Anyway, usually if I am in range of Fountain, where I'm currently staging, where we have the umbrella and what's not, I will be going for Dreadnought, like literally drop on that one. If there are no neutrals in vicinity, specifically in the system, camping and what's not, I will be dropping a Dreadnought because the tower dies in like less than 5 minutes, 45 seconds. I need on a siege to get the tower killed with about 8,500 DPS. Even I'm getting foot reps like literally. That's a huge amount of DPS what's going on with the Phoenix. But any Dread will do, like literally. It has specific resistances. Them DPS counts, not how many resistance you have. Although the Amar one will have a little bit more struggle than other Dreadnoughts. But even the Amar can do it. It just takes a little bit longer. So the first wave is done. Not the first, the initial wave. Let's trigger the first wave. I'm going to shoot only a single cruise missile, and it should be sufficient to trigger the shields, the first wave. Now let's wait, probably which reloads. And here we are. I will trigger two waves, so no, that's the one, triggered one wave. So I'm going straight for the battleship again. For personal, just preferred action, and my range is 153. That one is out of range. That one's of range. I can wait till I range again, I guess. Although I could have fit for a longer range and less targeting, but whatever. I'm gonna wait till I kind of slowboating in to get in range. Oh, it hit them because we're burning straight up and range. Okay, okay, then let's proceed. So you see the neutralizer are completely out. I'm out of range of the neutralizer, out of range cruise missiles. They do not target me, and they're not active. They're not doing damage. If I jump on top of them or warp on top of them, yes, they will activate. They drain a lot of capacitor, which this ship is no, and this fit has no way able to tank. Therefore, stay well out of range and just kill whatever comes close. That's the only thing. When all waves are done, you can warp on top and kill the neutralizer first, and cruise missiles. Then you warp on top of that on blast away with as much space as you can, just to progress faster. Let's scope the sentries just in case the NPC is gonna start focusing them, because they might gonna alpha them away. Happens for me from time to time. Okay, what we're working with. First battleship's gonna die very soon. DM. Speak about the fitting. So since you have so much range, you even don't need one additional sentry, the booster, not booster test, how it's called, sensor booster. I could fit a Tick 2, but you could fit a cap charger inside if you're not cap stable to get your ship up to cap stability if we need one. And the rigs also the calibration is not maxed out, it's only on 350, so that one semiconductor cell can be a what's called a circuit instead, giving you even more. Let's go with Tick 2 one. So you will max your calibration. At that point, you have significantly more capacitor charge. That's up to you, how you prefer it. I'm just using that battleship for other things like 1010, and therefore it has a memory, or had a memory. So that one can be a capture charger, that one can stay as it is, can switch to a capacitor controlled circuit if you want to. It doesn't really matter, it's up to you. It will work either way. Anyway, next battleship. So I'm gonna start dealing with the towers over there, and I'm gonna be shooting with explosive. The shield is about 1000, the armor is about, I believe, 4000 HP, not HP, HP. Therefore, even with the high resistance on the shields, as soon as it's hit armor, it's gonna be stripping away that armor like butter. So this approach also works with the marauders, and by marauders I mean the Caldari one with the cruise missiles and with torpedoes. Cruise missile on long range, you have twice amount of DPS, or about the same, and with torpedoes and with it, you can hit 3000 DPS on close, so you will be cutting in like 5 minutes or so, when sitting on top. However, I wouldn't recommend just swapping on 0 with the Marauder and start blasting when went into Choices Towers and whatever is there. Because that is very... Okay, I didn't kill that one. It's a mistake. Whatever. Let's kill it. With fire, please. Okay, Nova reloaded, explosive damage, and it should take care of everything tower like instant. So those cruisers coming, or better cruisers coming closer, and I need to take them care of them because in like 30 kilometers we will do damage. Not as much as the battleships, but like 70% of that one. Therefore, let's get rid of them as fast as we can. So the reason I'm shooting explosive, the towers have specifically the especially the neutral towers have a lot of HP, like significant amount. So you need to hit those resistance holes or you will be sitting there forever. And if you're sitting on top of the tower, well, good luck, buddy. Each of this of that is draining up to 500 gigajoule. So you'll be out of capacitor in seconds. And first tower dying. DPS on the drones is not that high. It's only like 500 DPS or so. But it's steady DPS and I like it. Was it 333 with Senches? Unfortunately, it's all very low, but it gets the job done. It's the most important thing. So let's get for the battleship. Okay, battleship's coming close, and very soon they will apply damage. I'm not looking forward, but I could switch off from the tower straight into battleships. Just don't want to do it right now. Anyway, if I had heavy drones, like the Wasps, the Caldari ones, I could send them away, but then the Serpentis fleet outpost might gonna target them, especially if they're under 50 kilometers close to them, then they will even web them, and I don't want to do it, so it's fine. Sentries will do the job, plus sentries will insta-apply and have no travel time. Okay, since the tower dies, I'm gonna reload for Scotch and shoot battleships. Perfect. So now I have to hit on the two battleships, and theoretically I could sit on, what, I couldn't sit on top, but get the idea. It's no longer neutralizing towers over there, and theoretically, if you are Marauder, you just walk on top and blast them away. Check the ammo, right type, and go. So now it's only kinetic damage, and those battleships gonna melt like instantly. Oopsie doopsie, that was so fast. Hit on. Hitting like a stone. Missiles for the win. That battleship never had a chance. Okay, next one. Don't know whether I did want to dispose the cruise missiles yet. Probably I will. So that one or two waves was the most difficult one. It has the neutralizing towers plus the cruise missiles, so it's a lot of pressure plus a couple of battleships if it's sitting on top. It's a huge amount of DPS coming up onto you. And since you're a sniper fit with about 1000 plus DPS, you don't care. You literally don't care about it one. I even do wonder how much DPS I need to take out in order to sit on top of that. So this cruise missile should melt very fast. We don't have even less HP as in comparison to the neutralizing towers. So we'll see. Yeah, one shot and already in armor. So I would say 3 cycles each. Okay. And next one. If you notice, the outpost is shooting only with thermal. So in the end, I will even maybe drop everything to get more CPU out of my ship. Let's see whether I need it or not. But if I need one more, can you count on that one? So let's make another one. And the last section. Those containers have G1 armor, non-faction, therefore I don't care about those. Since only the outpost drops anything of value, or may drop anything of value. And last one. So, okay, do I want to trigger all of the next waves or just another one? I don't know, we'll see. I triggered the last wave. There are no more waves behind. So, this is perfect. This is perfect. This is perfect. Very nicely done. So, cruise missiles, Scorch, go. So as soon as this wave dies, I can MJD or just reverb on top of that one. But I would rather burn and then MJD and whatever, just get on top of it. I can offline all of the sensor booster and missile guidance computers, even a kinetic armor, shield hardener, or maybe also the thermal one. I only need shield boosters. It should be sufficient to tank for a while at least, till I can fit if I need to. So we'll see how it goes. I won't even need that one. That also saves CPU. And I could even online additional don't damage amplifier just in case to get extra. Because I have it in the fits. One less. So anyway, if I'm going in a space where neutrals, where is outside of our cap defense and outside of the region, and I decided like maybe Wolf because it's not that far away, I'm gonna take a Praxis. Like Praxis is the way to go. It's cheap, it's reliable, let's get the job done. Nice and easy. Kaboom. Next one. So, since the battleships are burning straight to you, you will do the maximum damage. There will be no shots which will be deflected or something, so you always hit with the max. Target painter may help to increase the damage. I don't know whether I need one or not, and even if it's gonna fit or not. That's the question. Let's see. Let me remove a couple of things and just theorize since I'm sitting here not doing anything. So 26, I would have a range of 135, which is sufficient if I need more. could do something else. 235 is a solid target painter. A compact one, let's believe 16, it should fit. And yeah, it fits perfectly. So let's remove that one, get a Tech 2 variant. So this will work too. You're not perfectly cap stable, but you will not always run how it's called, the target painter. So target painter, let's do a enduring if I can. And that way you will be cap stable. At least with my max skills on a capacitor, and capacitor charge was not capacitor drain. Like shield boost operation, or shield operation it's called, which is reducing your capacitor draw per cycle by 2% with skill level. So yeah, that will work perfectly. It will slightly increase the size of the ships, which will make them easier to hit. Better ships not necessary. It's very big enough, but like cruisers and destroyers, frigates, you will apply more damage to them. Maybe 10% more, but every little bit counts. So if you're on a distance and Fabernical in your range, keep sniping. Anyway, so much to theory. Let's kill those frigates over there. So since the battleships are very close to me, I no longer need range. I'm going to shut down my sensor boosters, and the battleships were not, well, it died anyway. So shutting down, don't need them any longer. So as I'll shut down, I will start refitting since I no longer need the range on anything and can snipe from that distance. Okay, let's see what we can do. So that goes, that goes, that goes, that goes, even that goes, even more goes. And we have a bunch of CPU left. I am no longer need a Kinetic since only the tower will apply a thermal, so I can save on CPU even there. I won't use the Torp Augmentor, it's not required any longer. And let's see, MJD. Let's kill those both, and I can refit for anything else. More crop drive, I won't be cap stable, but I don't need to be cap stable, I just need to get on top of them. And from there on, it is easy peasy. So. Here's the plan. I'm gonna activate my micro drive, burn in about let's say 210 and then an MGD. From that point on, I will be sitting on top and I don't need to burn about 50 or 25 or something kilometers. That's the idea. Okay, sentries in, no longer need them. Move missiles and move everything else. Yep, ungroup. Step away, step away, step away. I will need a torpedo launcher. I will see how much CPU I have left afterwards. No CPU left, whatever. So, what we're gonna do, or what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna remove even micro drive, no longer needed one, online my thing there. And what is my range on the torpedoes? That's the question I would like to know. My range is 23, so I need to be very, very close. I know that the bookmark I made is about 100, so I don't even... Do I need MGD? I probably will. Okay, how will I do that? So, don't need that one. Let's warp the structure, warp back onto that bookmark on... this is 50 kilometers away on about 10, so. And when I land, I just MGD. Right now, since I will fit for the missiles, I have whopping 1668 DPS, which is a shit ton of damage. My fit, or my character can use Berserker II, which will hit the resistance hole in armor. Shield is like 1000 HP, but explosive is 60% resistance in explosion shields. Okay, let's go. That was number 1 bookmark. I'm gonna work with 10 again. And from there, I'm gonna MGD. So you could theoretically burn there with a micro drive, refit what's not, but it is easier that way. Make a bookmark, warp there, you know the distance, just get in the right position, no more or less. So let's make it go away. So I should be about 100 kilometers off. Perfect. Now let's line down. So over there, mid on the structure, and I think we are aligned. Should be good. I think. Let's MTG. As soon as I land, I can even fit for more damage. I don't need the MTG any longer, but I will have like 3 minutes cooldown that one, I believe. So here we go. I am wrapped, and I'm on top. So range on everything doesn't really matter. So now I have 1600 PS and it goes like wow, very fast. So we're hitting 97%. I think I can remove my micro drive for additional couple of minutes. So this is how it's done. Pretty easy. Nothing special here. Just keep going, keep shooting, snap everything away, and then warp on top of it. If you prepare yourself, you could just warp on grid with a port, burn here, make a bookmark on top, and then make a bookmark like 100 off and kilometers, and then warp to that one and dictate the distance. So positioning is everything, but that's how to be run that way. You no longer need to deal with neutralizers and with cruise missiles and just whatever is on top of the tower spawning. You just snipe away that one and get on top with max DPS. Let's see, 7 seconds. I don't think I can strip that micro warp drive. MGD, I mean. Yet. Oh, 1 minute 23. Yeah, no issue whatsoever. We'll be sitting here for about 5 minutes or so. I'm currently looking at timer or how much time it took. I'm roughly 36 minutes in, so I'm like twice. I'm not up twice, but like a third quicker that way than sitting on top of it and trying to not to get killed by the tower. I just hope my missiles will be sufficient here. Number-wise, looks good. I even need less of the Novas. Nova Cruise Scorch is sufficient. So anyway, the Hornets, you can bring other drones. The Hornets is just for this region. If I get tackled on a gate by NPCs, that's the Hornets for, and you can bring Warrior Fuel, whatever. That's up to you to decide. And a couple of seconds, so I will think. Let's see, how much CPU does it? 54. Theoretically, I could even online another damage amplifier. So I'm perfectly tanking the outpost itself. It doesn't do a lot of damage. The web, yeah, that's kind of a pain in the ass, but to be honest, who cares about the web? Just pay attention not to be in a structure itself or too close, because you might gonna bump on gate, and if neutrals come in, you're not gonna get away. So it's kind of risky, but the faster you off quit, the better for you. Okay, here we go. That's gonna can go away. Let's see, can I offline that one? And do I have enough? I think I do. Here we go, even more DPS. Now we are dropping 1718.3 DPS, which is insanity. The small battleships that could. So it's probably the most right way to do this site. Like if you're Omega or Alpha, so MGD is nice to have, but it is not a requirement. I mean, if you can make decent bookmarks and take distances and to drop top of the tower, it will do. It will work the same way, just a small different approach. Although as an alpha, you won't hit the same amount of DPS, you'll be less, but the principle of that one, it will work. It's the same idea. It will perfectly work. Stay away, snipe the ships away if you can, especially if you're Omega, and keep blasting. If you're an Alpha, you might be out of luck. It is not something because Alpha cannot use the sentries. There's nothing I would do. So you need to be on close and blasting away. So you know. In a bad spot. But Omegas, easy. Absolutely easy. And I'm pretty close to killing one, 30% left. And here we go. Next cyber. Killing structure very quick. To be honest, I'm surprised that this works better than expected. And by the way, I'm not maxed out on the torpedo skills. I have Mystic Specialization 5, and I'm also Mystic Specialization 5 on the drones, heavy drones, anti-heavy drone specialization. I believe I only have 3, so there is still room to grow. Needed. And it's nearly done. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.